it'd be a really good idea if we just go around the room and introduce ourselves and our role on the day.
It all started in June 2012 when Dan Musty approached us and suggested that we might want to get involved in the project. They'd found a World War II diary in Emsworth, and Chichester Harbour Conservancy had got hold of the diary.
My colleague Ali was presented with a diary written by a young man who used to live in Emsworth, and his diary was recounting his story, really, what he witnessed during the Battle of Britain.
Just the whole way it was written, it was just so evocative of that period, the whole way his family were feeling about the war and he was feeling about it. And I just read this through, I thought we've got to do something more with this. So I was having a chat with Dan Musty one time from Millstream Productions, and immediately you could see the film aspect of it.
Straight away we could see the benefit through the diary of how visual it could be, and he was describing moments within that diary that are of massive historical importance.
Or you could just wear the big chunky jumper.
We had to allocate production roles. So we have the director, Lewis Dady, we've got Charlie Schultz, another media student who's the production manager, the camera team, the lighting team, the sound team, they're all media or film students at Havant.
I got involved when Steve approached me about the project. I live in Emsworth, so I was really interested in the history.
Lewis was involved in research, the writing process. He was a key part of the writing team, and went through to directing. We had other young people, Charlie Schultz, who became the production manager and was also heavily involved in PR, so he was working quite closely with the Harbour Conservancy and in promoting the project.
We had to put a presentation together after we'd finished all the script writing and give them a preview of what we'd actually done. We gave a short presentation and then we did a Q&A with them.
I went up to London with Ali and Steve and pitched the idea to the Heritage Lottery Fund, and it's been involved from the start, so it's nice to see it progress from what it was to how it is now.
And then we also had a lad called Jack Burns. He's like one of those guys that you don't always notice is there, but was absolutely integral to this production. He was involved in the writing process, he was heavily involved in the pitching, and then through production he headed up the lighting.
Day one was a very long shoot. I left my house at 7:15 in the morning, got back at 7:30 at night.
I was so nervous on the first day, but now I'm getting into the swing of it.
It's good, I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and it's really interesting to be on a professional set as well.
Connors, at some point through the week, probably took every role there is known in film production.
I started out at the bottom, at the very low. I was just a mere scrounger at the bottom, and then one day I realised there could be more and worked my way up through the levels, and by the end of the first day, I was helping direct, production assistant. I was no longer a clapper boy, I was the man.
Action.
Strahan's a very interesting character. Throughout the film we see him develop from, he's at the beginning quite childish, he's very fascinated by the planes, but throughout the film we see him slowly develop until he gets called up by the end, where we have to see him grow up. It's a really interesting role to play.
That'll cover us, because as Isaac comes round, that'll be great.
Yeah. Is that in shot?
That's great.
Cool.
It's perfect. Now. Okay, quiet on set. Sound. Ready. Camera. Action.
There's a German John. 2 of them.
Cut.
Done?
Yep.
Done. Okay. I like this.
We had a slight problem where Megan was not going to be available for one of the day's shoot, and Anna Clayton stepped up and became assistant director. Her and Lewis are fairly friendly, they know each other. He recommended Anna to step up into that role, and she did a wonderful job.
Is it quiet on set?
Sound, camera, action.
3, 2, 1, bomb!
Cut. Yeah, we're really looking forward to the end project as well. It's good to see that all the hard work's actually made something.
It's been tough, but it's been great to be able to go on a real film set.
I think it's gone very well so far, if not very cold, but shot-wise and how we done it, I think it's turned out very well.
You know, it's been very cold, but everyone's really powered through it, which is quite good.
I'm going to kind of miss being involved in such a project when it's over, but no, I've really enjoyed it, so I will be a bit sad.
Their commitment, their effort, you know, they were putting in maybe 10 to 12 hours in a day.
You know, I'm sure the level of commitment will continue right until the end, and that the final film will be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it.